I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about my delayed entry into the chat room and delayed entry of the start of this broadcast. But one thing that won't be delayed is the 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific, or excuse me, Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific time start of our show tonight with the Great White Brotherhood, Bob Sanders, who is the, what did Jay call him? I call him the facilitator. Jay called him the emissary. That's a much better word. So the emissary of the Great White Brotherhood tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. The one, the only Mr. Bob Sanders. Very, very looking forward to to having you all involved in that. And tell everybody you know, tell people you don't know, tell people you want to know about the show. It's going to be great. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be a super fun time. And I don't know why I can't get to where, oh, I know why. Because I got this moved up too high or something. This thing just wants to act crazy on me, ladies and gentlemen, lately. But anyway, since I spent so much time making the thumbnail and I was late, let me at least go ahead and show you the thumbnail. I think you'll like it. The thumbnail for this little show, which I'm going to call "Oh God," and there's a reason why I'm using this and reason why I'm saying this. And there, no, that's not the thumbnail. Where's the thumbnail? Where's the thumbnail? I made it out. Here's the thumbnail. There it is. Oh God, new cosmic knowledge. What in the world is Jeffrey gonna talk about now? Well, I'm going to talk about the ways that we're programmed and we don't even know that we're programmed. I want to talk about the ways that we are actually programmed to feed the archonic forces, and we don't even know that we're programmed to feed the archonic forces, and we continue to feed the archonic forces without even knowing what we're doing, without even knowing how we're doing it, without even knowing what we're doing as far as feeding them with our energetic emanations and some of our most powerful energetic emanations. Would you agree? Let's just start right at the top, okay? Let's just start right at the top, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the thumbnail. That's obviously a woman in the throes of passion. And do you really think it's any coincidence that so many women and so many men are programmed at the height of passion to exclaim, "Oh God"? I guess I should have made a disclaimer that this program might contain some adult comment, but I didn't, so sorry. Why in the world is it that so many of us, and Travis Thorpe is in here, he says we need to talk about Kanye. Always talking to Travis. Nice to see you. I hear you've been talking to Michelle about me and didn't even call your brother up. Yeah, I've had like 4 or 5 people talk to me, and I love you all. I'm just playing with you. I've had 4 or 5 people say to me, "Bro, we so wanted to call you and tell you, but we didn't. We just couldn't. We wouldn't." And I appreciate that. I understand that. But next time you see a brother slipping, pick up the phone, drop a dime or a quarter on whatever it costs. Call collect. Next time you see a brother slipping, call him up and say, "Hey, Travis, I wasn't on Facebook. I didn't know you had called me until I went back on Facebook." So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit of a joke, but yeah, next time you see a brother slipping, call him up and say, "Hey." But why in the world do you think it is that in the throes of passion, and think about what's going on in the throes of passion, when someone's having an orgasm, we'll just say the O word. When someone's having an orgasm, they're releasing tremendous amounts of energetic emanation. They're releasing tremendous amounts of energy, tremendous amounts of magical energy, powerful energy. They're releasing it. And do you think it is any coincidence that somehow we are almost subconsciously programmed to say, "Oh God"? And what God are we talking about? Listen to Mark Sender saying, what God are we talking about? It's certainly not the high-minded gods. It's the God of the Bible, or the God of the dominant culture into which we are inculcated, indoctrinated, enculturated. It's that God. So do you think that when you're calling out, oh God, and you're giving energy to this God, do you think that's a coincidence? In the most powerful, arguably powerful moment, April says, what the hell? When you come into the most powerful moment of, I didn't mean that pun, the most powerful moment maybe of human expression, the orgasm, and you're yelling, oh God. And it doesn't happen by just accident. It's not like we listen to each other during these times and say, oh, well, that's a nice thing to say. No, it comes almost as an indoctrinated, almost as an encrypted, almost as an engrafted, almost automatically it comes. Why does it come automatically? Why are you programmed to say, oh God? Well, if I was creating a species and I was going to feed off of this species, and at the height of one of their most energetically powerful states, I might, Mark, stop it. I might program in them to have my name projected at the very height of their most heightened state. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but think about it in a minute while I drink some iced tea with stevia. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding with you, Mark. And Monkey Experiment says they say, oh God, so they don't say the wrong name. That's funny. But why are we programmed to say that? By rote, without even thinking about it, it comes out of your mouth. Oh God. Think about that. The height of sexual intimacy, the power, the emanation, the projection, straight to the God, the dominant God of the culture. So let's say you've just had an orgasm and you're walking through the house and you stub your toe on a chair. What do you say? God damn it, right? Okay, you just had sexual orgasm, very, very powerful. Now you just cracked your toe on a chair, super powerful, emotional, energetic projections, and you're like, God damn it, right? Why don't you say Buddha, damn it, or Jehovah, damn it, or Confucius, damn it? Why? And why is the first thing that comes out of your mouth, and Travis very astutely points out that sex is the great right. Why do you instinctively shout out, God damn it, or oh God, when you hurt yourself? Or you get some bad information. What's the first thing you say? Oh my God. Oh my God. And if you don't say, oh my God, you say, oh my Lord. Travis says God's a title, not a name. I get it, but you're projecting energy towards this being that's consuming the energy. Why do you say, oh my God? Why do you say, oh my Lord? The only emoji used more than LOL might be OMG. Who's the G? Listen, folks, I'm talking about being programmed on levels that we don't even understand that we're programmed on. Think about it. We're programmed on levels that we don't even know that we're programmed on. Start to think about the things you say. Start to think about the energy that you're projecting towards entities with the words that you say, with the exclamations that you make. Start thinking about it. Start taking inventory. Start pondering it in your head. April doesn't like it, but she says she knows I'm right. Lisa DeJorio, I don't know that I've seen you before. If I haven't, I'm welcome. If I have seen you before, forgive me for not noticing. I fight myself back from saying, "Oh God," she says. I wouldn't let it fly. I would continue. I would find something else to say. And then, of course, Jessica, being a jokester, says, "OMG." Let's go back and see what some of the comments say on this. I don't really know if I want to see what the comments are on this. Love and light. Wow, looking forward. Yeah. Greetings and salutations. Thank you. Yep. I do have some serious haters out there. That's okay. I love my haters. Thank you so much, haters. And I made it. I got a great piece of advice. Usually I just delete all of the hate messages, but now I'm going to save them. And once every couple of weeks or once a month, I'm going to make up a little song using the hate messages as lyrics. So we will have the hate song every couple of weeks or every month, depending upon how many hate messages I get. And yeah, we're going to have the hate song, and it'll be really, really fun. So please continue to send your hate, because I need some good lyrics. And the more hate messages I get, the better lyrics I can get for my little hate song. Ida Marie has a song called "Oh My God." Okay. See, I'm not the only one thinking about this. Teach them how to live. They don't have to worry about the passing. That's a good point. Travis wants to talk about Kanye to Trisha later. It's good for your health, Jeff. What? Sex? Because sex magic is that's my whole point, Travis Thorpe. Travis Thorpe is, in his own colloquial way, advocating the power and reminding us of the tremendous power and energetic transference that can take place in sex magic. That's why you're programmed to say, "Oh God," at the height of the sexual experience. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you may think I'm crazy. You may think I'm silly. You may think my hair looks funny today, but I'm telling you, it is programmed into us. They made us that way. Let's make it at their biggest, most energetic point. They give us energy by saying these things. So let's change the things we say so they don't get fed. Thank you, Travis, for making my point. Travis, very smart guy. Got to have him back on the show. It's been a minute. George Burns, yeah, that old movie. Our bodies are 72% water. That's why they say, and water is easy to program. Oh, Tim. Now, see, somebody's in the chat room thinking, our bodies are 72% water. Water is easy to program. Is that why we're so easy to program? I like it, Tim. I like it. I really do like it. That's good stuff. That's what I was thinking too. I'm done with trying to find a girlfriend. Okay. And then Mark Center Saint, probably the smartest guy in the chat room. Sorry, Travis. But Mark Center Saint probably is the smartest guy in the chat room, including the guy with his name highlighted in the chat room. Mark says, "What's the big deal with sex? I mean, like, what is it? A few seconds or maybe a minute?" I get it. Because orgasm is how babies are born. It's creation magic. Now, there's another great statement from another great mind. It is how babies are born, creation magic. And that takes me to another place. Thank you, Travis Thorpe. So, if you're having an orgasm, and of course, when the male has the orgasm, there's ejaculation. We're throwing all the words out today. When the male has an orgasm, there's ejaculation. And at that moment of ejaculation, if you're saying, "Oh God," are you putting the essence and the energy of the God of the dominant culture, the God that's in your mind when you say it, into the ejaculate that goes into the egg and creates the baby, and then boom? Folks, this is some deep stuff. Wow. Thank you, Travis. I never even thought of that. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. It's not silly. It's not funny. Okay, maybe it's a little bit funny, but it's serious business, cousins. What you say at the point of orgasm, when you're about to fertilize an egg and it's about to become a human, are you really going to sit there and shake your head at me and tell me that you don't think that has anything to do with what happens during the conception, during the gestation, and in the life beyond? Come on, cousins, you're smarter than that. Wow. We will be judged, said the great magician, by every idle word. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And God said, let there be light. There was light. And God said, and it was. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Trisha says she doesn't say God. She says something else. Good for you, Trisha. I'm glad you don't, because now you won't be giving glory, really, to or energy to that God, the dominant God of the culture, which is not the God that you want to be giving glory and honor and power and praise to. Powerful healing energy, says Love Cat Mary 22, and I agree with you 100%. Travis says any God. Well, thank you. Lisa likes my hair today. This is called beach hair. Don't care. I was out at the beach and I just rinsed off to get the salt off, and here we are talking about orgasms and ejaculation and all of the great things that people want to tune into YouTube at 5:37 on a Monday night to hear about. At orgasm, says Richard, we connect with source, but who is that? I don't know if we connect with source, but we do connect with something. And what is it? And Trisha says to Mark, you might be doing it wrong. You might be doing it wrong. Another sex show. Did I have a sex show? I didn't have a sex show. See, that's the misconception. That's why I had to have the show about kissing, because it wasn't a show about sex. But people are so confused about kissing that they automatically think it's a sex show because nobody kisses anymore. If you haven't seen the fine art of kissing, the decline of the fine art of kissing that I did yesterday, you're missing some of my best work. That's right. Jeffrey Darty, the artist formerly known as a Christian whistleblower, New Cosmic Knowledge, said that the fine art of kissing is some of his best work. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I said it. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Check it out. It was really good. Yes, no. So, Michelle, we're talking about sex for the first time. Oh, oh yeah. I showed a photo of me last year at the what was it called? The extravaganza of enlightenment. And I was like 60 pounds heavier. So wow, it was, thank you, Jay Campbell. Trish, Mark is incorrigible. He really is. Smartest guy in the chat room. Trish told me he wasn't doing it right. He says he's going to practice by himself until he gets better. Hazel, can't you do something with that man? And Trisha G, numerologist extraordinaire, subscribe to her channel, informs us that orgasms are actually very good for your health. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate that. Jama told her hubby, you know, they show sex on TV and movies. Oh, and on TVs and movies, they're saying, oh God, it's part of the programming. I gotcha. I got you, Jama. I'm picking up what you're putting down, girl. I get it. I like it. Sounds like it's getting deep. It is getting deep. I've never really said, oh God, truthfully. But truthfully, you've never said it. Okay. The 70s movies. Yeah, I got that. When She Gets Your Name Right. Oh, that's one of those things like those little memes or whatever. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I've never said that during sex anyways. I learned not to say it long ago. Good for you, Lynn. You're obviously an advanced being. But Captain Gustav learned a lot about kissing. yesterday. I'm so glad you did. I'm here to serve. I am a humanitarian. Joshua says, you know, you are crazy. Yeah, I do. More since Harry met Sally did they say that in Harry Met Sally? I know the whole thing was I'll have what she's having, but I didn't know that it was like was she saying, oh God, in that scene? Was she saying, oh God, in that scene? Perfect. Who is that put me onto that? Kathleen Sharp. So if she was saying, oh God, in that scene, I'm proving my point. Everybody knows that scene. Everybody knows that scene. And what is she saying? Oh God, programming you. And this idea that Travis brought up of fertilization during the time that you're saying that, and what's the energetic? Wow, this really is some deep stuff. So intent, because there's power in an orgasm. Absolutely. I always took it as they were talking to this God. Oh, I think Scott means like he's a God. Oh, I thought they were just talking about me. You mean they weren't just calling me God? That's very funny. Lou says, or yes, yes, yes. I don't see the problem with yes, yes, yes. I don't unless there's a God out there named Yes that I don't know about, but there's a joke there, but I'm going to go right past it and pretend like it never even came into my head. All of the religions try to prevent and control sex because orgasms free us. But if you're going to have one, shout out the name of our deity while you're doing it so we can at least finger looking good. That was a mixture between Silence of the Lambs and Constantine. Took that right to another creepy level. Eric, get that going out of my face, Eric. I can't even repeat that. It's hilarious, but it's just wrong. Very wrong. Tracy Dyer, who is from the same state that Captain James T. Kirk is from, but not the same city, ladies and gentlemen. If you know this state that Captain James T. Kirk was born in, some say he's a fictional character. I question that. But Tracy's from that state, and she says the sexual union is a form of worship. Shut up, Joshua. Is the sexual union a form of worship? Worship. Is it a form of worship? I guess it could be. Huh. I have to ponder that, Tracy. I'm not sure where you're going with that. Trisha gives us something not to say. I've said in the past, if something awful happens, never during sex. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Who says that during sex? Oh, thank you, Jesus. I say, oh, geez. Oh, now we've moved on to toast stubbing territory. Thank God. Oh, Trisha says it's not good to say O F * K when you stub your toe. I got it. Sure, God. You people are terrible. Where do you come from? Who's your God? Like, who's your daddy? Come on, people. Where are you people coming from right now? I really am almost offended by the likes of y'all. Confucius would make more sense. And then here's Travis very studiously. The name God actually is more of a title rather than a name. The studious priest coming in. Thank you, Professor Thorpe. We appreciate your input. Thanks for taking it to a high academic level. Mr. Alphaster AB3 says, no, not the toes. Definitely not the pinky toe. Boy, when you stub that pinky toe, yeah, that's where they get a lot of energy because you're doing the oh God dance, then saying it over and over and over. Yep, I get it. So what about this spiritual orgasm I keep hearing about? Well, you might want to talk with your partner about that because I can't give you any information about that. OMG for sure, says Tanya. Yep. How funny. I had this discussion with a coworker the other day, says Mike Matina. I asked her why she believes we are always calling on God in this way. I think it's been working like the boy who cried wolf. I don't really get that, Mike. I'm a little slow on the uptake every now and then. Help me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God, oh God. I think it's like the boy calling, the boy who cried wolf was saying wolf, wolf, wolf. Oh, is that a faking orgasms joke? We are way down the rabbit hole on this. I'm glad I got this out of my system before we got with Bob Sanders tonight. Programming for sure. Thank you, Lou, for agreeing with me. I love it when people do that. You're right, Jeff. I love that even more. The oldest OG is AB3. That's funny. Really good point, Jeffrey. I love you guys. Trisha does not use the God word. Organized religion, God feeds off of abstinence. Orgasm frees us. Disagree. No, I don't disagree anymore. That's very interesting. That's an interesting observation you have there, Richard. Moving right along. Oh my goodness, is what I say. Words are spells. Of course they are. Thank you for pointing it out. It's very, very true. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everybody's stuff because this is good. Really good stuff. Yuck. Howdy all. I'm divine. I'm sovereign. I'm free. There's no Archon, Yahweh, Jehovah mix. Only enemy is us. Okay. I can go with that. Oh man, where did I leave off? I'm single too, single father with 2 daughters. Now we got people trying to hook up in the chat room. That's all right. It's better than some of the other places you guys do. I was busted by Derek the other day. Derek's always busting me. My angel moon. TMI. TMI. Lou Machado. Just you can't take Lou anywhere. You cannot take her anywhere. Jeff, I honestly don't know, but thanks anyway. About what? 72% water thing again. But I still want sex. I don't see it as bad. Okay. Sex is not overrated. Lou Machado is out of control. Just totally out of control. She was a problem in the last show too. Totally kidding, of course, but she ate her Wheaties this morning. Jeff, honestly, I don't know. Okay, I can't remember. Thank you, Jessica. I love my live shows too. Why does my comment keep getting deleted? I don't know. I only delete them if you say something really, really dumb. My girl was never that religious. She just says, oh, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, but that right there is funny. I could have used that when I was doing. Stop it, Joshua. I should have used that when I was doing comedy. Come on, Travis. We're young here. Give us a break, bro. Okay, let's don't get serious. There's no joy in seriousness. Your words are always powerful. Yep. This is the season for my body to heal. Okay, good for you, Sarah. I'm glad to hear that. I really am. My husband doesn't say much. I don't care, Angel. That was hilarious, though, but TMI. Usually it's perfect. You can't speak. To breathe is hard. Amanda, she's another one, just like Lou. You can't even control these people. I gave up sex when I woke up. That's interesting. The greatest mystery in life. I don't know why I read Travis's comments. What is the greatest mystery in life? Life created through the act of sex. Sexual acts are a godly act. It's sacred. I'm with it. Say your partner's name. Just make sure you say the right one. Just don't claw them. Well, that's a matter of opinion, Joshua. It's been so long. I don't even remember what I say, says Jessica. This is hilarious. What did Angel Moon say that was so funny? If it made Lou laugh, it had to be really funny, but I missed it. What's up, everyone? Dinner time, no better time than now. Jeff, what about stop it? Yeah, you guys are. Get out of the cities. Gordon randomly throws that one out. I definitely jumped in at the right time. Love making is very important, says Rick Harris. And calling out the name would be the name of the lover you're with. That's recommended. Not the last lover, not the next lover, but the one you're with. I would say that. Yep, we were busted by Derek the other day. I'm not sure how we were busted by Derek. Sex, kissing, sex. T.L. Clark, are we cross? The other day we got the same sensation of a second of in a sneeze. Wow. That's interesting. I think the daily saying of, oh my God, by millions is the real problem. Who's God? Not mine. I agree quite simply. Think simply. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why are we saying it? We're saying it because we're programmed to say it. Why are we programmed to say it? Because they can get nourishment from it. Thank you. You're going deep, Jeff. Rick Harris, keep it up. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can enjoy sex, but just try to, let's be enlightened. We're supposed to be better than that, right? Does anyone know about spiritual orgasm? Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. Says I'm looking sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Please don't hate each other. This is not a hate show. This is a love show. Oh, Jesus Jesus doesn't get a lot of play in the bedroom, does he? I think people feel guilty. Yeah, you get like the Jesus Christ when you do something, hit yourself or something, but Jesus doesn't get much play in the bedroom for some reason. Jeff, can you talk about incubus and succubus? I can. That's about the fourth request, so I'm gonna have to do that. Incubus is the male to female, succubus is the female to male, right? And Lou has moved right from oh God into makeup sex now. When Harry met Sally, yep. My wife used to, says TL Clark. Oh boy, I hope you're not still married. I mean, I don't hope you're not still married, but you know what I'm saying. Takes us all to understand. I was probably telling this to somebody else. Hi, what is this conversation? Tammy's like, what? Things are really interesting. I'm a lesbian and I have no kids. God showed me I was created like that for a reason. I'm sure you were created the way you were created for a reason. Absolutely. Jeffrey Darty, kissing expert, says TL Clark. Well, anyway, half the NCK crowd probably wasn't even in utero in the 70s. I was. I'm saying that sex on TVs and movies is time lapse, not done in 3 seconds. Good point. I got it. Travis, try having your partner say hail. That's actually probably very, very powerful. Crazy is the new sane. I'll go with that. She was saying, oh, I thought she was saying, oh, anyway, you guys are just way too much. Oh God, yes, yes, yes. See, you don't want to say that, Lou. You don't want to string those together. Yes, yes, yes by itself is probably okay, but you don't want to put the oh God before that, because now you got the God getting the energy, and the yes, yes, yes is just getting more and more and more and more. So let's don't do that. Have your partner say hail, insert your God name while you're in the process of having intimacy. I got to clean up Travis's stuff. He needs an interpreter. Invoke. That's interesting, Travis. You know what? I think we should have Travis Thorpe, Triskelion Wiccan priest, on for a show about sexual magic. That might break the internet. Let's do that, Travis. I've got your phone number. I think I should give it out over YouTube just because of how you've been treating me. I'm kidding. Let me see if I actually do have Travis Thorpe's phone number. I do have Travis Thorpe's phone number right here. So I will send you a text from a number that you're not going to recognize. I think I already did for my new number, Travis. And we will do a show about sex magic if you're up for it. Are you up for it? So you know that's from me, Travis. There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a fun show. Have your partner say hail. Would it be like hail Jeffrey? But could Mark do that while he's practicing on his own? And would it have any effect? It would. They feed off our fear and our sexual desires. Wow. Laugh out loud. I knew this was coming after Sunday's show. What happened on Sunday's show? With Wayne? Or was it the kissing show after Wayne's? Oh, that's what Barry's talking about. She started with, anyway. I think it's about all the rides. They don't scream God on rides. Yeah, that's a good one. Laugh out loud, says Travis. We can do that sometime soon. Perfecto. I am okay. I'm back here. VJB 1976. Nice to see you. She doesn't even say anything. She's just smiling. Tanya says that's gross, though, Jeff. I'm not sure what I said that was gross. Gross is a strong word. Kind of hurts my feelings, but I'll get over it. Jeannie with the comment of the day. Very creepy. Yeah, it probably is very creepy. Hey, 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 whoa, 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 mister. You can't just walk right through a live broadcast. What's the matter with you? Whoa, whoa, take it easy. Come over here. Are we getting close to the meaty hour? Oh, we are. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. We're close to the meaty hour, and Rooney is having a fit. Rooney, hey, knock it off. He's about to knock the lights over, cause panic in the studio. I'll take care of you in a minute. So, howdy all. Lou is all over this. Okay, Rooney evidently doesn't want to come on. Oh God, stuff is only. I think it's germane to the dominant culture in which you are. Yes, it's a form of worship. A sexual union remains a slice of heaven. It's to remind you of what you're separated from. I can go with that. 3-strand cord sexual union. What do you mean, Tracy? 3-strand cord? Like, I don't know. That's interesting. Come here, mister. I got him. Here he is. Rooney Tooney. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the new cosmic kitten. And he wants his meaties. Do you want meaties? Will you speak? Are you a good boy? You a pushy kitten? You a baby Rooney? You're not going to say anything for the peoples? Come here. You want to just whisper? He says he does want his meaties. Mm-hmm. You're such a baby cat. Oh, I know. Rooney's a little cross about this subject because he's been fixed. I'm sorry, bro. That must be what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I froze. The chat is still going. I did start it. Homosexuals do not crave or search out the other sex because they have a different balance of feminine and masculine energy. We search for what we don't have. Laura, who I believe said that she was a lesbian. Let me read this. This interests me. And our numbers are plummeting. It's time to get off of here. Homosexuals do not crave or search out the other sex. Oh, meaning gay women don't seek out men, gay men don't seek out women, because they have a different balance of feminine and masculine energy. We search for what we don't have. So a lesbian woman is going to seek out a femininity, which is a woman. And a gay man is going to seek out masculinity. That makes sense. I got it, Laura. It took me a little while to get there, but I got it. So are lesbian women ever attracted to feminine gay men? Anyway, that makes a lot of sense. Toe stubbing, then post toasties, then kick the dog. The Exorcist, stop it. Probably the funniest thing you've ever seen. They're screaming your name. It's a form of worship. Sexual union represents a slice of heaven. Yep, you said that. Are you talking about blasphemy or orgasm? I guess it depends upon how you define both. I don't crave sex any longer. Preshni. Nay do. Nice to see you. The Egyptians wrote about rituals during sex. They sure did. Somebody was saying something to Laura Maggart, and I lost it. Cats and their meaties, just like men. Now that was a low blow, Caroline. Joshua Taylor, I will not answer that question. Breaking Dawn. Hello, Breaking Dawn. Deborah L. Smith, nice to see you. Jeff brings out the funny in me. Yeah, I have that effect on a lot of people. Hey, EJ Sells, nice to see you. I'm so confused, says Tracy. Wayne has us getting naked. Jeff has us kissing and no sex. That's an inside joke. That's a great callback because Wayne is doing these incantations and these magical ceremonies. And to be the pastor, the artist formerly known as Cynthia, comes in and says that she looks like she missed a good one. It's Caroline, who's right up there with Lou. Orgasmic energy can transport you to higher states of consciousness, visions, and further pleasure. I agree. Why am I feeling so hot suddenly? Asked Lou. What are we going to do with this girl? Do it, Travis. Do what? What did I miss? Oh, come on, Travis. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. He's talking about things come in threes. Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting. Barry says, and maybe Travis can handle this one. Could the incubus and succubus find each other and leave man alone? No, because they're both sucking energy. They don't want to give. They both want to take. Sounds like a lot of relationships. I wonder if incubi and succubi are possessing a lot of people. That's why we have relationships where everybody just wants and doesn't want to give. A wonderful way to keep sexual energy moving is to meditate immediately after an orgasm. Yeah, but it's hard to meditate while you're smoking. Be here all week. I don't smoke, but it's hard for men to meditate while they're asleep. That's a good one. That's a good one. Tanya encouraging Josh where he doesn't need to be encouraged. Enlil hated man because of him hearing them having sex all the time. Is this why? Because we're calling out on God during sex. That's interesting, VJB. I don't think that part of the story is really true, but I got it. Warning, Mark Center saying, I only wish. Been thinking of new ways to use a Rife machine. Does anyone know the frequency of an orgasm? I bet you Halo Marquise could tell us that. Drain the swamp. You guys are awesome. Sexual energy is something to revere and consciously cultivate. You can't just leave it to chance. I like that. Caroline again. Jeff in Genesis 1, where it talks about the spirit went over water. Could water mean semen? I guess it could, but whoa. I don't know. Isn't there an ancient book on sex? Lots of them. Mark Center Saint, smartest guy in the room. No, he is the smartest guy in the room. Jeff, what are you doing to us? I'm not doing anything. I'm an innocent bystander. You guys are just all cray, as I've heard you're supposed to say. You guys are all nuts. Every single one of you, including the smart ones. Ancient times and practices looked to the orgasm as means for the male to obtain the sacred secretion, which was thought to give eternal life. Okay. Laura Maggart, look at two spirits in Native American culture. Preshnia is laughing out loud repeatedly. That's a good way to be. This is, boy, you talk about sex and boom, you get a full chat room and you get Lou Machado all out of control. Tracy says Wayne's got his getting naked. Jeff has his kissing with no sex. Now, Tracy, that's not what I said. What I said was we're having sex too fast. And when we have sex too fast, we lock in our intimacy, our intangible intimacy at whatever level it was when we had the sex, if we haven't passed from the profane through the mundane to the sacred. If you can get into the sacred, don't make me bring up my whiteboard again. If you get into the sacred realm, then your intimacy can continue to climb. But if you are having sex if you're having sex when you're not, if you're having anything other than sacred sexuality, if you're having profane and mundane, that person you're having sex with, at whatever level your intangible intimacy is when you actually have sexual intercourse, and yes, I'm not trying to be Clintonian about it, but I don't know where my Bill Clinton impersonation went. But I understand my Jack Nicholson is still on point. But whatever level of intangible intimacy that you are at with that person, when you have sexual intercourse with them, it will never, if you're not into the if you're not above mundane and profane, it will never increase. It's locked in at that level. It's got a hard cap ceiling. Watch the show from yesterday. It's called The Decline of the Fine Art of Kissing. Great stuff. And Tracy is being funny. That's good stuff, Tracy. Very well played. I was attacked by a blue incubus demon, says Just Glenn. I was attacked by a blue incubus demon. Was it what are those things called? Blue avians? Because they look like they could attack you, and it doesn't look like it would be pleasant. So I'm not trying to make fun of your scenario, but you know what to do. Just get rid of it. Stephen Holloway says, right on to Caroline. We should be questioning everything like you. Too sad that we never did and never do. Way to turn a phrase. Thanks for waking us up. I do what I can. Yeah, he gave you the idea during the show about crying out, "Oh God." Oh, did he? Ah, he did. Yeah, and I wrote it down. You're right. You are absolutely right. Red Hot Chili Peppers sing a song about sex magic. Doesn't surprise me. They're going to call us an Egyptian sex cult. Probably. He wants to talk about meaties. Don't you think it would be better if she hollered again? Again. Yeah, that would probably be good. Anything else on the whiteboard? Oh, dude, that whiteboard is stacked. Although I did take some off today because yeah, Rooney wants a cameo. He got a cameo. I'm a cat. I do what I want. That's good, Joe. I'm a cat bish. I do what I want. I like it. Why are they pushing sex and TV now all the time? Kissing isn't good enough. You can figure that one out on your own. Cats and their meaties, just like men. Rooney is cute and love you doing baby talk. Was I doing baby talk to you, Rooney? Did I call you a pushy kitten, baby Rooney? Are you sweet boy? Okay, I do a little baby talk to Rooney. Just a little. He's getting us worked up about, hi, Rooney. My desert lynx and Rooney need a play date. Rooney is a, what are you, Rooney? He's a Balinese. He costs way too much money, trust me. Tell Rivers with the other comment of the day. I'm not gay, but semen's kind of gross. Yeah. Blue sex demon. Mark Center Saint says a blue sex demon is a surfubus. Oh, that's funny. That's really, really funny. I need to get back to I want to get through this, but I don't want to miss anything because it's really, really good. I came in late, no pun intended, but it seems like this is all about orgasm. Has anyone spoke about the eyes dilating during it? No, but that's interesting. Can I meditate while eating my sandwich? Depends on how good you are, brother. What happened, Jeff? 10 p.m. Eastern time. That is the, thank you, Lisa. That is the Bob Sanders show. Jeff, would you please ask a question about the Greek gods? Yes. Lesbian lady taught me that she said I should be, what? I totally lost that. If I was a lesbian, I would want a hot chick. And she's usually such a nice girl, the person that said that. I don't know what you people are doing out there. There must be some really weird energy going on. Love and light, love and light, love what you're doing tonight. Me too. What time is it? That's in 4 short hours. I'll be talking to Bob Sanders, what did Jay call him? The emissary of the Great White Brotherhood. It's going to be really good stuff. If I was a lesbian, I'd want a hot chick. All righty then. That's from the pastor, ladies and gentlemen. I need a man with strong arms and taller than 170 centimeters. I don't know how tall 170 centimeters is. Lesbians are not attracted to gay men. Well, the point was they're because they are, that's right, they're feminine. So they would be, but if they, I don't understand. No, yeah. Anyway, how do you stop craving? I don't know. Hey, Jeff, what shoe size do you wear? Is this a trick question? 11. Why do I feel kind of creepy answering that question? It's a trick question, isn't it? But anyway, would you ask? I will ask. 10 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Tantric sex is out of this world. That's kind of a pun, but it also is true. Thanks, Lisa. The greatest chat room in the world. Ask the rods about sex if it's good or bad. Doesn't that depend upon who you're with? What happened, Jeff? How many people are truly aware of their everyday actions? Very, very few. Derek told this. What did Derek tell? Can I meditate while eating my sandwich? Does it say in the Bible not to use the Lord's name in the vain? Well, it says a lot of things in the Bible. Sexual energy, when correctly used, assists in ascension. I believe that. Orgasm frequency MYSTECH bracelets. That's a great one. Anyone know? 10 o'clock. Can't meditate after sex when one is out of breath. 3 guesses who said that. What in the potato chip said to the battery, I'm free to lay if you're ever ready? Oh, God. Laura, really? Only because you gave such great comments did I read that. What did the potato chip say to the battery? I'm not responsible for this. Laura Maggart is. I'm free to lay if you're ever ready. That's just terrible. Somehow it's a little bit funny, though. A little bit funny. Kama Sutra. Jeff, you keep bringing up sex. You're welcome and hello, says Tanya. I'm a rabbit. Oh, boy. AB3. I'm not going to read the rest of it. My number one response to programmed words is, Lord, help me. There you go. Oh, Lord. Yep, boom. I'm going to show the kissing video to my teen girls. Charla, I salute you. That is the highest compliment I've had in a very long time. Is that where spiritual orgasms come from? Frequency, yeah. I'll fast from food to have sex. I'll fast from food to have sex. I don't get it. After death, I was drawn to sex magic as a way to pull me into this reality. So it's not growth. It's very lonely being so far removed. Joe Stevens, that just went way too deep for me. People over-sexualize things too much, and it's ruined the meaning of love, and it's ruined the kissing because now a kiss has almost become a contract to say yes to sex. Laura, you got to watch my show from yesterday. You and I are singing from the same sheet of music. All this talk of sex, do I have to participate? Where is Hazel right now? Hazel, get control of him. I happen to know that Mark Center Saint's significant other's named Hazel because I met them, him and her. To breathe and meld into each other is the real deal. That reminds me, anybody else here Faith Hill right now? I can hear you breathe. Anyway, we're in so much trouble when Derek hears about this. Derek is probably lurking. You're taking from them when you have sex and are not in love with them. Absolutely, Len. Kissing is important. Good love manners. I'm sure that is a different residence. The art of kissing has been lost. Charla, I'm doing my best to reinstate it. I'm on a mission to bring back the high, fine art of kissing. Being attracted sexually and being attacked sexually in your sleep is usually horrible. And you feel paralyzed. Yep. Amanda, come on with it. I know what you're saying about sex, and I fully agree. Excellent. Deborah, being in one of these shows, never know what you're walking into. Jeff, you need a do not disturb sign. Yeah, I know. All the Joe Stevens, the claws and the feathers tickle. That's back to the blue avian. That's good. But Mark Center Saint, the surfubus, that was really, really classic. Kathleen, more. She cried more. Billy Idol. Rooney must have missed the kitty phone. What shoe size do you wear? I've already answered this question. Deep eye contact. I agree with you, Jama. Hello, Melanie. I think spiritual orgasms happen when you're having sacred sex with the correct partner. Absolutely. Jumped on me again. We're almost done. Caroline says, this has been fun, but I got to run. Literally. So I guess she's going out running. A woman of your, I was going to say woman, anyone like us that's over 40 shouldn't be running. Did you hear what I almost said to Caroline? I didn't say a woman of your age. I said anyone that's our age should not be running. Jay Campbell told me that, and you're going to wreck your knees and your hips. Stop running, Caroline. Don't run unless something's chasing you. And if you like him, don't run anyway. Don't run if you're over 40 unless something's chasing you. Get on a bike. All of that impact is not good for you. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to do this before I'm going to do this, ladies and gentlemen, because you need to see this, because I know what I'm talking about. And the guy that told me this knows what he's talking about. So I'm going to help some brothers and sisters out right here, including my good friend, Joe Rizzo. Joe, get off the damn treadmill, brother. You're killing yourself. Let me send this over to myself real quick. Gotham Ltd at gmail.com. Send it. All right. As soon as that comes up, I'm going to show you something that shows you that I know what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to help a brother and a sister out. Caroline, who just had to run literally, and she shouldn't be. Orgasm and oh, here we go. Both of my favorite words. It's the journey that counts, not the outcome. Orgasm and ejaculation should always be the final goal. Kissing special spots can be just as sublime as an orgasm. Good Lord. Oh, see? Programming, Rooney. Caroline's just gone way too deep. I'm gonna go past right that. Lucid dreaming sex. I don't know about that. Gay men are some of the sweetest souls. Well, I do believe that Tanya and Lou know each other. Neither one of them can you take anywhere. My Lynx is a female. She likes Rooney. Amanda's getting silly. Melanie Clark, do you think people are exclusively homosexual or heterosexual? Or do people fall in love with a person regardless of sexual orientation? That's actually a pretty good question. Although I've never found myself falling in love with Travis Thorpe or Jay Campbell or Derek Bros or Rex Bear or anyone else. I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. Are people exclusively homosexual or heterosexual? I don't know. When we exchange bodily fluids, the DNA is in us. Does it become part of the other person? And what about the spiritual DNA that you exchange? I knew I got tricked into answering a question that I didn't really want to answer. And there goes Wallen again. Oh, never mind, says Mountain Girl. So fun, but I got to run literally. Oh, did that picture come through yet? I got to show you guys something. Here's why I don't want you to run. And here's why you should listen to me when I tell you not to run. Is that picture there yet? It's not there. It takes so long. I don't understand why. It takes so long for a picture to come through. Did the picture even send? Did it send? I don't know why they take so long. How am I supposed to have a show when I can't get a picture to send? This really bothers me. This really bothers me. And meanwhile, we're into the meaty hour, and Rooney's over here without any meaties. I'm sorry, bro. I really am. Let's see if we can get this to do it again. Mail. Gotham. G-O. Jeffrey. I'm going to turn this on so I can see if I hear the send sound. Send. There it goes. You heard it. But it just hasn't showed up yet. So anyway, back to the chat room. I'm not sure exactly what you're waiting for me to clarify. I made many comments. Reinventing the wheel. Sex is based on attraction, not love, which is why most relationships fail. Sex is on the don't need at the moment list. Who needs a cold shower? Sex magic pulls you higher, I think. Attaches more. Okay. This was great. Gotta go. I salute you back, Jeff. Thanks. Yep. Madam Katarina. Sex was sacred for me and my honey from day one, but kissing just seems to get better as well. Now, of course, Kat, and I'm not trying to get into your business, but if you had sex from day one, literally, that would discombobulate my theory that I elucidated yesterday. So I'm going to take it that you're speaking metaphorically. I'm going to take it that you're speaking metaphorically. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And your honey is a handsome man. I've met them both again. Absolutely. But kissing just seems to get better as well. Perfect. What does the Bible suggest about astral projection? It doesn't. Looks like a bunch of succubuses are after Jeffrey. Yeah, right. Got it. Watch that kissing show. Oh, it was fantastic. It was some of the best work that I've done. Some of the best work that I've done. Please talk about astral projection. Why does everybody want me to talk about astral projection? But I can't do that. Good to know the not run. Good to know the not running. Lou loves running. Interesting. Well, I'm just saying it's gonna mess with you. The pastor says she agrees. I lost again the track. Oh, here we go. Looks like a bunch of, yeah, okay. Got to watch the kissing show. You do. I think kissing more than the mouth. Okay. Moving right along. I have nothing to do with this. Wow. I'm not sure that I can take any more. Love you all. I'm not sure if that was good or bad. Walking is best over 40. I agree. Laura Maggart, lesbian, I think, says, I mean, homosexuality is something that takes a lot to explore and understand spiritually. When I say God showed me I am gay, confirmed on the lesbian part. When I say God showed me why I am gay, it is because God gave me answers that took a lifetime to get. Okay. I like it. I like it. Speed walking is better. Don't say you're on point. Tanya and Mountain Girl, did it take a while? Meditating accidentally. I'm afraid to even read anything that has their names in it. Yeah, tonight is going to be a great one. Bible does not mean basic instructions before leaving Earth, but I know everybody likes to say that. Laura, you were doing so good. Great White Brotherhood show tonight, 10 p.m. Is there any exclusive sexual orientation? I don't think there's any exclusive sexual orientation. So she says we all can change. That's interesting. I don't know. My husband and I were married for 28 years, but I found out that he's gay. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Inquiring minds want to know, Jeff. What do they want to know? I mean, are there any secrets left? I just ordered an extra large lightning band. Perfect. I got one for you. Someone is saying 110% heterosexual or homosexual is acknowledging extreme sides, and God is not extreme. I can buy that. I don't know how many waspy, spiteful gay men I've tried to be nice. Oh, come on. There's there's mean people on both sides of the aisle. We'd been friends for a while. It was our second date, actually. Boy, cat's getting really deep. It's our second date, probably too fast, but we weren't getting any younger. Would love to talk more about it. I guess you would. But see, the key phrase there is we'd been friends for a while. So they'd been building that intangible intimacy, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm right. Thank you, Madam Cat. Paul Hall says he's a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I'll finish that thought for you, Paul. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the end of the chat room with still 200 people in the chat. I call that a win every time. Did my picture ever come? Damn you, Apple. Damn you, Google. It did not. Maybe it'll come up later and I can show you next time. But long story short, this time last year, I weighed 60 pounds more than I do now and had probably 15 pounds less muscle. And then I met Jay Campbell. And one of the things he told me was, if you're over 40, don't run. Joe Rizzo, Caroline, Amrita, Lou Machado. I'm just saying. This show is a boom, says Lou. Thank you. I'm seeing how my psychic abilities. Read the tablets of Thoth. Of course you are, says Kat. I don't know what she means by that. Oh, I'm right. Thank you, Kat. My husband and I, damn it, had sex too early in our relationship, but took a 2-year break. Okay, good for you. I like that. Not that you had to take a break, but bloody awesome. Jeff, says Amanda from down under. The land of Keith Urban. Love his music. Great show, Jeff and chatters. I've known you 11 months. You're a different man. Thank you, Trisha G. That's very sweet. Trisha, Trisha is a very sweet person. Trisha is a very honorable person. And one of the fastest ways for you to get banned and zapped and beat up, if I can find you by me, is to say something bad about Trisha G. She's an angel. And if you ever hear anything bad about Trisha G, don't believe it. She's a really good person. Go subscribe to her channel. And don't be stupid. You are awesome, Jeff. Great show. Thank you, Lynn. We have a fab night, Breaking Dawn. Absolutely. We're going to get Breaking Dawn back on to talk about some more stuff. I'm a victim of the chatters. Yeah, I'll be victimized in this way. I'll take it. Nature is the best medicine. He lives in Texas, not me. Best numerologist out there, Trisha G, says Breaking Dawn, Deborah L. Smith. I've watched since near when you changed the channel name. You've changed much in this season. Been a fan for a long time. Always watch on the TV. Can't comment. Love your show. Thanks you, Jeff. I agree with what you said. Oh, you're welcome, Trisha G. I love her speaking voice, they say. Walk-ins we're going to talk about. Absolutely. Hit the like button, says Tanya. Thank you. I remember the New Year's show like it was 10 months ago. Heidi got very upset. It was 10 months ago. Oh, that's a joke. I got it. You'll be having Bob Sanders on tonight at 10. Absolutely. Nicole Kidman. Yep. She doesn't sing that great, though. 42 years together, and it's easy. Wow. That's really nice to hear. Hey, bro, I'm late. What did I miss? Says Nick. Yeah, you missed some stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey, you're a legend, says Melanie Clark. Your shows make me laugh so much. You brighten my world. Love and light to all. Melanie, I'll send you the $20 that I paid you to say that. Thank you very much. That makes me feel really, really good. I thought Rex was the only legend. Tonight's show at 10 p.m. Eastern time, we're interviewing Bob Sanders, the emissary of the Great White Brotherhood. It's going to be great stuff. I'd love to get my diamond. Did you not get your diamond thing? Sorry, bro. Send me another email. I know. I think I might need to hire some help. Anybody that works cheap and hard? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was really, really good stuff. It's time to get Rooney as meaties, and I'm going away from the chat rooms. I'll never leave. I will never leave. All right. I salute you for being here, seeking after truth, love and light to everybody. Think about what you say and who you're saying it to and who's benefiting from it. Put on your thinking cap. Have it fit to size to fit. Remember, we are the last generation of real humans. And all of these things help us. Did you hear him? You ready for meaties, mister? You want some meaties? All of these things help us, ladies and gentlemen, to get busy.